Right, so after, you know, putting in a tracker, let's face it, we all do it, don't we? I can see who subscribes to my channel. Well, sometimes when YouTube decides to tell me. Sometimes it's just like, nope. Right then, let's go and look for suspicious behaviour. I like how much that's up, and then during the day it's just like, no, you can't. That energy is not good. Why is always the energy so low? My morale whilst I'm looking around in the fucking news, like through random newspapers, that's fine. But clues? God no. You think you are. Right, we're just gonna... Oh, we accidentally studied there. We don't want to be doing something crazy like that. Ooh. So we did just get through a whole day without having to rest, and it's only at 4. We might just get clues. No, alright, that's crunching. We'll need a nap today. Unless... No, alright, it's hit me hard there. Oh, 2? Do I take a nap or do I take clues? Do I take a nap or do I take clues? Do I take a nap or... Oh, clues! Disco Pub's too good to lose out. Disco Club gets too much for too little. And now we're going to sleep, and I've got to hope... Yeah, I've just got to hope that class doesn't batter me like... Yeah, alright, let's go home and take a nap. Because otherwise we're going to go to 20, and I like the Disco Pub more. The Disco Pub gives more for less, and then I'll have stuff to do tomorrow. That's, you know, the thinking behind it anyway. I might do this, you know. I just might do this. The last day's the 21st of December, and in a week or two I've gone up 200 clues? It's damn sight quicker to get up than fucking diligence, anyway. Right, yeah, because of this. It's glorious. 10 to 17. Wait, how much does Disco Pub give? 10 to 17. Oh, it's exactly the same. Is it exactly the same? Of all this time, I haven't noticed. It's just the same. Oh, no, okay, so this is a little more painful on the old attributes. Gotcha. Okay, so it's sunset now. Oh, yeah, no, because we get up earlier, don't we? Yeah, I forgot about that. We didn't get classes. Now I can go to the... Yeah, I was going to say, now I can go to the Disco Club. 638. Guys, we might do this. Be careful, the semester and the game will end at 21st of December. There is not much time to reach your goals. I'm aware. Jesus Christ. Do you think I haven't been told? This is YouTube. I think taking that nap was slightly unnecessary now because, I mean, now look how much fucking energy I've got to do shit. Oh, right, yeah, okay, son, I forgot about that. Alright, saying that I might not have any energy at the end of today. Go dance. That's what dancing looks like. 717. We have progressed. Mathematically, my brain's telling me, hey, of course you're going to get there in 20 days, you moron. Oh, it's a scene. Oh, balls. I was hoping I was going to get 900 quickly. Visiting the place that Julie Cheers. Oh, okay, I see why it's taking me here now. Volunteered, it seemed like it'd be a great idea, but now I've followed through and tried to do it, I realise it was a bit too much to ask for. For one thing, no one will tell me jack squat. Yeah, that was a bit of a stupid idea, especially that long after happening. I tried the place mentioned in the article, but since I'm not part of the police, no one there wants to tell me anything. Funny that. I guess it makes sense that they'd be wary. Her disappearance was the most recent. For all they know, I could be in cahoots with the abductor. Oh, how wrong they'd be. Defining cahoots. Anyway, if only I knew what other places she'd be volunteered at. I could try asking people there, but I get a feeling they'd keep their lips zipped too. This is looking more and more hopeless by the second. And to make matters worse, I nearly forgot I had a shift at the convenience store. Ha! We haven't been in weeks. Been too busy looking through old newspaper things. Oh dear, Ted's going to give me such a look if I'm late. I gotta go. I run all the way to the store, take no time for breaks, just as it strikes the hour for my shift. I'm just past the glass sliding doors. Ted looks up from one of the aisles as the front doors do that welcome beep. Shaving it awfully close there, Nicole. Sorry, I was running from errands and lost track of time. Oh, God, I can't stand that sodding phrase. Running some errands. It's the most vague thing in the world. Because it could be errands on someone's behalf. It could just be that you're going out shopping. Yeah. Anyway, well, clock in and get dressed. You made it. That's what matters. Yep, just a sec. Wait. Get dressed? Crap, I don't have my uniform with me. Ted must notice the look on my face because right now he's giving me a pretty scary look of his own. He sees it. Spit it out. I didn't remember to bring my uniform with me. I sputter the words out before I second guess it. Ted's going to be mad, sure, but I don't want to think of how furious he'll get if I lie to him. What? How are you going to lie to him? Get grey paint and start painting yourself? Be like, this'll be enough. On cue, Ted sucks in a breath, pinches the bridge of his nose, and exhales loudly. What am I supposed to say to that? Shucks, don't worry about it, Nicole. After all, you're my favourite employee. Darn tootin'. Darn tootin'. What are you, Woody from Toy Story? I bat my eyes at him, hopefully. It doesn't seem to work too well. No, I'll let it slide this once, since this is the first time it's ever happened. As I say, months, I think you'll find. But Ted points at me, showing no signs of joking. But you can bet I ain't allowing this in my store again, Nicole. Get it together. I nod quickly and obsequiously. Fuck me, I pronounced that word in the first go. Well done me. Pat on the back, pat on the back. Whatever Ted says goes at this point. I don't want to end up looking like that guy he just fired. He just fired? This was months ago. Ah, here's the game not taking where I am currently properly. After putting my bag in the back room, I stepped behind the counter like usual, feeling oddly out of place in my street clothes. As lame as I think the uniform looks, at least it made me feel like I worked here. Right now, I feel like some random stranger manning the cashier while the real employee is out back. I sigh and slouch my shoulders. I can't wait for this shift to be over. As if I didn't have enough on my mind. Nicole. Oh god, what did I do now? I'm sorry. I blurt out the words without thinking. Ted just blinks at me, and I'm dumbfounded in response. You're apologising? Why? All right. You're allowed to get angry all the time, but as soon as I assume you're angry, you act all offended. I see how it is, bastard. I guess I jumped the gun. I thought I screwed something up. No, nothing like that. I'd have found it by now if that was the case. I was wondering if maybe there's been something weighing down on you lately. Ted scratches the side of his head nervously. I couldn't help but notice you ain't been yourself. You look like you got your head in the clouds and you're afraid of falling back down, you know? May just be me. It ain't none of my business, so I'll drop it if you wanna. No, you got me. I'm actually kind of glad that Ted noticed. I don't want him to think that I hate this job or, most of all, him. This happened, like, literally, what, a month ago? I could not give less of a shit. Now? Oh, God, I'm fucking scared. Whatever. But I don't think I can tell him about those messages I've been getting either. Ted has enough to worry about, and I don't want to drag him into this. I've just been overwhelmed lately. It's still getting used to this whole college thing. Better adapt soon, or it'll chew you up and spit you out before you know what hits you. I'll be fine, Ted, don't worry. I ain't that worried. Sour. Ted blushes and looks back at what he was doing on in the aisles. I just don't want to see you overworking yourself. Classic coming from me, I know. He recognises it? He didn't before. Whatever. But if that's all it is, then looks like I was the only one getting ahead of himself now. I'll pace myself, boss. Good, I don't want you to end up like this one girl I used to know. My interest is immediately piqued. Could Ted be talking about what I think he's talking about? A former girlfriend? Ha, no. Ted jolts up face bright red. Yeah, I thought so. Of course, right. I don't have any time for that. The girl I'm talking about, guess you can call her a friend of mine. Ha! Ted has friends. She used to volunteer at a whole bunch of different places around here. Sometimes she'd stop by the store and grab a snack real fast, and that's how I started getting talking to her. Talking? You talking about Yuli Cheers? Ted pauses and gives me a look that suggests that I hit the nail on the head. How'd you know her name? Oh, I read about her in articles and about the disappearance case. You're describing her in the same way the newspapers did. She was the most recent victim, right? Ted nods grimly. Sadly so. I haven't seen hide nor hair of her since that happened. I heard her folks pulled her out. Good thinking on their part. I think the fact that Ted is telling me this and my diligence meter is this high just rules him out. So, go me. I know I wouldn't want my kid in some school that can stop this from happening. I nod distantly, through my minds on other thoughts. Now that Ted's brought up the subject, there's no harm in asking for more details, right? How well did you know Yuli? Well enough, she came in here that often. Damn, I smirk. And you're sure you didn't have a crush on her? He makes that same blush again. Man, Ted makes it way too easy sometimes. No, it wasn't that, I just admired her. Admired. Uh-huh. The girl worked way more than I did. I'd be getting out of my shift just as she was headed to her next obligation. So she was out late a lot? More than your average person, at least. I wonder a few times that she might be bottling off more than she could chew, but she never did believe me, that girl. Did she do anything else weird? Ted narrows his eyes at me. Why are you so interested about what I have to say about Yuli all of a sudden? I'm just interested about the disappearances. I want to know more about them. Well, take my advice and don't stick your nose in too deep. Leave that to people like my pa. I was going to say, this is an oddly incriminating sentence, and then he said his dad, and I was like, kind of makes sense. Did you say you didn't care much about those disappearances? What, me? No, you must have the wrong girl. You're the only girl he knows. I laugh nervously to try and distract Ted from the obvious lie. Blame a girl for being curious. That's such a shit reason, Jesus. Even if I only wished that mere curiosity was the only thing motivating me to learn more. Can I just ask one last thing? You just did. Sour about that response, shutting me down. Besides that, obviously. Ted shrugs his shoulders in exasperation. Fine, she. Did you see her right before she disappeared? Was she acting strange? I don't think she was acting any differently than usual. Oh, but I remember her being worried over living alone until fall semester. Her roommate went back home for the holidays, so it was just her in the room. Did you want to be the one to keep her company during then? Can it? You said one last thing, so I'm going to ignore you and get back to work. Sour. I suggest you do the same. Remember, we're on the clock here. Like that, Ted is back to being business as usual. I beside myself with surprise. Somehow, without even trying, I managed to get some dirt on Yuli Cheers. Well, thanks to Ted, no less. Dirt? What? Yeah, I managed to get some dirt on her. Jesus. I know he's going to be way mad if he catches me, but I pull my phone out to jot down the things he just told me. I don't want to forget them. Who knows when I might need this information? You probably won't. She was out late at night. That's it. Whoop. Nicole, you better not be on your phone. I freeze at the sound of his voice, then quietly I pack my phone back into my pocket. On second thought, it might be better to wait until I'm on my break. Yes, quite, Nicole, quite. Alright, so I think we've got one more session here. Getting them clues up, and then we go to the disco pub. I don't think at this point I need to rest at all. Because this is going to whack me back up. The class will only knock me back down a little bit. And then I've got 2 here and then 1 in the disco pub. Yeah, so I should be set for the rest of the year. Should. Should is a bad word. So is would. We're actually going to make it, aren't we? We're actually going to get 900 clues. 900! I didn't think that was possible. Well, I thought it was possible. I just didn't think that I was going to do it. Look at that. Look where the mystery progress is. We might want to get the clues all the way up, though. Just as a little thing. Oh, damn. We're so close. Come on. We're so close. We're going to do this before the part ends. I don't even care at this point. We're going to get to 900. Because normally I'd end it around here. Yes, I'm well aware. Bloody, 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 blah. Oh, for fuck's sake. Damn it, I wanted to get 900 in this part, and I failed.